Eat breakfast, guys.
Thrown around the House Resolution 503 more times than you can count. To recap, there was a point you made.
Let's eat, guys, breakfast. Our healthy breakfast.
They're obviously, and it's clear that the witness is not with
With hot chocolate.
they're trying to make this a case about January 6th and trying to say that Bannon is complicit in that.
Yum,
Bring
yum.
up this phrase, all hell's going to break loose, all hell's going to break loose. By the way, I was sitting next to Steve Bannon when he said that. He was talking about the debate that was supposed to take place in the well of the Senate. But to your point, Peter, that made on the recap, there is somebody that we know organized and incited a riot
Patties.
to storm the Capitol, and his name is Ray Epps. Yet, interestingly enough, he's not on trial, and he's not being referred for prosecution at all, as far as we know.
Cucumber.
It is patently absurd, and you know that it's bad when the New York Times comes out and runs a propaganda pop piece portraying Ray Epps not as a perpetrator of this act of domestic terrorism, but as a victim of right-wing conspiracy theories, that somehow he's just an innocent victim in all of this, and now he's being thrown under the bus by the right, as opposed to prosecuted to the moon by a weaponized DOJ. Ray Epps,
This is our
on camera,
favorite,
the
guys, hash brown.
storm the Capitol, go in the Capitol,
But sometimes not available.
on the
I think
Capitol
2
the
weeks,
day
no
of,
more, no more
by
like
his own
this.
admission, going past barricades, being present on restricted grounds, and leaves once the violence occurs. By his own admission, texted his nephew,
Orange.
basically explaining, if not boasting, about his role in orchestrating all of this. I don't know if he's been subpoenaed. I don't know if the House committee subpoenaed Ray Epps. In fact, I don't think they have. So to suggest that they're going after the actual meaningful players in this, at this point, would be laughable. And it becomes somewhat undeniable that they're going after the political players in this, and players as in people who have a platform, people who've been vocal opponents, and are now feeling the wrath.
Biba, we're going to carry this into the break. Guys, stay tuned. We got a packed show coming up with Ben Hartwell to cover the Draghi story. Stay tuned. We love you.
Hash brown patties to, guys.
Taiwan at a time like this, where we know what's coming down, the people of Taiwan, the people know that the CCP is bearing down on. We've got a world on chaos. And President Biden, meanwhile, is out there telling you what he's doing. Excellent daily recap podcast, shooting to the top of the charts on Apple, talking every day about what's going on in the trial. So yesterday we saw the prosecution arrested, but there were a lot of legal bombshells that were going on. The prosecution rested its case after two, I won't say stellar or qualify their testimony, after two witnesses, General Counsel for the committee and the FBI investigator Stephen Hart. And look, they proved essentially... So I want to drill this out for the audience back there. So we have a letter now from President Trump that they fought tooth and nail to not be presented in this case. They didn't want this letter in. They didn't want this evidence to be presented. This letter from President Trump was specific. Thought that he had executive privilege, and thus he was not defying the congressional subpoena. He could not legally comply with it. So there's a question of law, which is for the judge, and then there's a question of fact, which goes to Steve Bannon's correspondence, and in particular this letter, because it was the day before yesterday, was saying that we want to admit correspondence between the committee and Bannon's attorneys, which referred to executive privilege, which the judge last week said Bannon can't raise as a defense, nor can he raise the legitimacy of the committee. So they opened the door for this. I don't know why, but on the one hand, to incense them. And it's going to incense them in a way that if I'm prosecution, I would raise that argument. Look at this. Even in waiving the executive privilege, he's still defiant to the end, throwing his nose at find ways to dig and jab at people who don't like him. It's a double-edged sword. It will be spun as more defiance, more thumbing your nose at the authority of the committee.
What's the timeline? What's the timeline here?
We had it in the first place. It'll be interesting to follow, but should be done by the end of the week. In my mind.
Look at guy, our breakfast for today. We eat everything, guys. Okay. All na guys. Okay, bye-bye guys. And don't forget to subscribe below and thumbs up to our channel and check out our video exclusive in Ichi and Mikari, and also check out our video ready for Michi Nibi. Bye-bye guys. And see you to the next video. God bless you. Bye. Thank you so much to the subscriber and viewer. And a nice comment. See you next video guys. Bye.